damn it, man. The rain followed us.
Yo, I just ran out of gas. I swear.
No, don't try to start it.
Just leave it. Just leave it.
Don't try to start it, Will. No,
yeah.
Will.
Stop. It's no good. We having a time right now. We are having a time.
Yeah, we are totally out of gas. Like, a lot of people be like, oh, you got money, so you don't got no problems. Not watch another minute of this video without visiting Mod2Fame.com, man, where we have the best of everything from the fly hoodies like what I got on right now. This is the charcoal gray with the Mod2Fame on it, and we have everything from hats to beanies to the camo pants to camo hoodies to the t-shirts. Go right now, visit Mod2Fame.com, grab that. Back to the video.
Yo, one question only. Touchdown in Columbus, rolling, supercharged Huracan, doing your thing. Barking, engine sounded good, yes?
Yeah.
Looking good, matted out, red, popping, all that, right?
Yeah, that shit fire, bro, that shit fire.
And then, you run out of gas.
It's crazy, bro. Yo, I was driving, and the car was like, I was like, oh, I knew what it was right away. I was like, yo, this shit ain't got no gas, bro.
Yo, real question, I want a 100% real answer. First thing that went through your mind when the car ran out of gas. First thing.
I'm in the middle of East Bubble, Columbus, Ohio. I'm black and I'm in a Lamborghini. This could go really bad.
That was my first thought too. When the cop car pulled up, I seen the lights go off. I said to myself, this goes one of two ways.
Yeah.
Really good?
Yeah. So the thing is, like, I was so, like, kind of embarrassed. I was laughing, and I was laughing, like, uncontrollably laughing. So when the cop pulled up, I didn't stop laughing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm pretty sure when he pulled up, he's like, well, what the hell's going on here? It's a Ferrari right there and a Lamborghini right here. What's going on? So I think that kind of, you know, settled him a little bit too, seeing me like jovial about the whole situation.
Right.
So he know he ain't rolling up on no, you know what I'm saying?
Right, no smoke.
Right, he knew he wasn't rolling up on no smoke. So, but he still could have been an asshole.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, some police officers just take their jobs, you know, as life, and they, you know, in life, these people might not be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they use that title, and that happens in every job.
Every job.
Every job this happens. At your job, whatever job you at, there's always that asshole manager who just take his job too serious.
Ain't got nothing going on.
You know what I'm saying? So that happens with, you know, especially with police officers and supercars. Right. I don't know what it is about, you know, the beef between supercar owners and police officers. So you got like a double whammy, a triple whammy. You got supercar, young dudes, relatively. I mean, when you look at us, you don't think, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my late 30s. When you look at me though, it's not like the first thing you see. You see, you know, relatively younger guy. Right? So young dudes, supercars, and black, and in a non-black area. It's like, what's going on here? And you know what, just to be clear, you know, I don't want anybody to get offended by this or triggered by this, right? Because I'm not saying nothing is wrong with, you know, a police officer just because I'm black. Nah, I'm just speaking straight facts and my life experiences. I don't know what your life experiences are, but my life experiences teaches me that I need to disarm the police. You know what I'm saying? That's what my life experiences have taught me from my interactions with police. I have to establish with them, one, I'm not a thug, because your initial impression is I'm gonna be a thug. A lot of the times, and that's not only police. That's the world. That's everybody. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere in the world that I go, I'm big and I'm black. So automatically, I'm a threat. Automatically. And that is not an opinion. These are my life experiences. So you can't tell me what it is and what it ain't.
Right.
You can't tell me that's not true because you haven't lived my life.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you 100%.
People want to knock that down.
They want to discredit.
They're like, no, it's not that way. That's all in your head.
Right.
Bruh.
I lived it.
I've lived my whole life, bro.
Right.
Derek, what is your life experiences?
Same exact thing.
Same exact thing, right?
I learned that when the cops approach, I need to establish a baseline with them that it's not that.
Right.
So then get off of that.
Right. Don't come to me on that action.
On that. Right.
Don't come to me with no smoke because that ain't me.
Right.
But why do you think that's me from the jump? Like, why that gotta be me off rip? So basically my initial thought was, shit, middle of the road, Lamborghini, black dude, Ohio.
Late at night.
Relatively, it was like 10 o'clock. It was like 10:30. It was like 10:30, yeah.
Raining,
Yeah, so, you know, and thank God, like I said, the cop was cool, man. He was super cool. He was just excited to see the nice cars. So, you know, we got a good one.
Yeah, he was really good.
We got a good one, bro.
He was like, he said to me, because I stayed with the car while they went to go get the gas cans and stuff. He was like, I just don't want anybody to hit you guys, so I want to stay here to just, keep you safe. He was
extremely helpful. And just like most of the police officers that I know and I'm friends with, they all cool.
Right.
Like, just so y'all know, like, I'm friends with a lot of police officers,
a lot of law enforcement,
and very high-ranking law enforcement people I'm friends with, because you gotta think, if they got these very expensive cars, then they gotta make expensive car money. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense that if they are in law enforcement, they're high-ranking, and they all cool. But I don't want to, I'm not talking political. I'm just telling you my life. I'm not talking about nothing else but me.
The question was, what went through your mind? So your life is what's going to determine what goes through your mind.
Why that went through my life. I mean, why that went through my mind.
Yeah. For me, I thought the same thing, and the way that I always look at it is, we have a channel and we cover a lot of different cars, so we're constantly around different kinds of cars. Right. Hellcat, Mercedes, whatever, but also exotics. Right. So the thing that is easy to get away from or to forget is that most people may go their whole life and never see one of these cars in person.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
And so what I'm thinking about is, this is a lot to take in off the rip. Pulling up. It's 10:30 at night. It's raining. You got a car stuck on the side of the road, but it also happens to be a $350,000 car. Then across the street, it's a $600,000 car, and it's just like, whoa. Like, what's going on here? For a lot of people, they think, first of all, who is this?
Who is this?
Not in a good or bad way. Just whoa. Who is this that can afford to be out here in the rain with all these cars? And then I think all those other things
start to come into play. And these calculations, as a law enforcement officer, all have to be done within seconds.
Split second.
Within seconds. They don't have processing time. Right? So because I understand that, I understand how these incidents and stuff happen, is because their processing went through, and what came out on the other side was their bias within that processing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's like, they had a difficult job to start with, but then there's an underlying thing that, okay,
I see this, it must be this, so then I need to act like this. But nah, man, the cop and everything was cool,
dude.
The cop and everything was cool. I think the second thing for me was just, like I said, being on the side of that road. Then I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen next? You know what I mean? Right. You stuck. There was no gas station in sight. It's not like we were in, a metro area, right? Like it's a gas station on every corner. You run halfway down the block. I'm like, dang, it's the middle of the night. And it's not like we in a little, lightweight car that we say, oh, let's just push it, off to the side of the road and leave it and come back. Can't do anything.
Can't leave it, yeah.
And then the other part was, it was just embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. So I'm in the car. Will is driving a Ferrari. I'm up front with him. Stefan is behind us. So Stefan is like dropping back. So Will is like, oh, he must want to do a little pull or something. He must be trying to put some space in between us. You know, let me pull up a little bit and let him, you know, get his little pull in. But I'm looking and I'm like, man, Steph been back there for a while. I'm like, I don't think it's that, Chief. 10 seconds later, Stephen is calling like, how do I know I ran out of gas in this car? And he's like, nope, never mind. I'm out of gas.
I'm out of gas.
Nah, but you know what though? I got to give a shout to Steph, and I got to give a shout to Will, because that was the quickest recovery time ever. Like,
mad fast.
1 minute we running out of gas, next minute they jumped in the car, went back, grabbed the truck, grabbed the gas can, came back, boom, 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 we cycled it through, boom, 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 back on the road, back safe and sound. The reason that I think that was valuable is because when you in these situations, it's also
cool.
time.
It's
It's
cool
time.
for so long.
It's time. If you in and out, then you could be cool. You sitting there for 2-3 hours. Next thing you know, you got that Justin Bieber when his car broke down situation. I don't know if you ever seen that online.
Nah, I ain't see it.
Justin Bieber was driving in Cali. He got off the highway in the hood and his car broke down. So he was out there with the dudes, with the bros, and the bros had him singing, doing push-ups.
Wow.
You never seen that video?
No.
It was him and his girl. They was in like a range or something like that, and the joint broke down.
That's crazy.
They was like, yo, hey, cuz, Justin Bieber over here. Yo, it was funny, man. Anyway, that was an experience, but bigger than all of that, running out of gas and all that kind of stuff. Shout the Will Motivation, man. Shout the Will Motivation.
Big shout.
We talk about all this stuff, but I think, like I said before, you know, we have had these experiences. Sometimes I like to just slow it down. You know what I mean? Just for anybody to understand.
Yeah.
You think you going to see your boy, and your boy doing it. You know, yo, I'm gonna go pull up on my boy. He doing it. He got the whips and all that. You think you're gonna see the cars, like, you know, maybe get a ride. You know, yo, the man opened the garage door, came out the garage with the keys in his hand. Like, this one for you, this one for you. Man, put a Ferrari key in my hand. I'm like, I'm just trying to say hello, but this is a nice.
I'm sorry.
Bullet!
For the young people, maybe you don't know that either. My bad.
But anyway, that was just just a real cool experience, man. You've been driving all day, you come into that, you know.
Nice.
It was just real cool, man. And I just want to highlight Will, because these are experiences, and life is a sum of your experiences. I'm real big on, you know, maybe we can't all have the same things or do the same things, but with experiences we can share that stuff, you know. You say, oh yeah, I know what that's like. Yeah, I know what it's like to whip the F12, V12, that whole thing. So straight pipe, lowered, shoes, custom red guts. It's like, man.
Yeah, man.
I tell you one thing, you could definitely get used to something like that. I could say that.
Alright, man, let's get on down this road, man, to this meet, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We sitting in this here traffic right now, though.
We've been doing good too.
Yeah, we ain't hit no traffic, but we are
good. Now the highway, they got the highway shut down. Look at that.
We deep in traffic. Deep.
Bro, it's no more highway, bro. Look.
Nah, I know. Bro, I see it.
They tearing the highway up on the spot.
I see it, bro. That's wild. I see it.